Welcome to Trivia Clips. Are you ready to rock with Kiss, the band of fire, face paint, and loud legends? Let's see how well you know the Star Child, Demon, Spaceman, and Catman. You have 5 seconds to answer each one. True or false? First Kiss was formed in New York City. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The band was formed in New York City in 1973. Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons founded it with a clear vision. They wanted a band that looked and sounded larger than life. Soon after, Ace Frehley and Peter Criss joined. New York's gritty energy shaped their early vibe. 2. The name KISS stands for Knights in Satan's Service. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. That's just a rumor that spread in the 70s. Parents and critics fueled the satanic panic. The band has always denied the accusation. They chose the name because it was short and powerful. It simply had a punchy, unforgettable sound. 3. Gene Simmons never played bass before joining KISS. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. Gene Simmons had been playing bass in earlier bands. He studied music and even taught grade school. Before KISS, he was in a band called Wicked Lester. His stage persona was built later for Maximum Shock, but his musical roots go way back. Fourth, KISS released a movie called KISS Meets the Phantom of the Park. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True, it aired in 1978 as a TV movie. The film features the band battling evil forces in an amusement park. Though fans now see it as cult classic fun, critics hated it. It showed the band's pop culture impact beyond music. Even cheesy, it helped solidify their mystique. 5. KISS never removed their makeup until the 2000s. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. They famously went makeup-free in 1983. That era marked their shift into glam metal territory. They appeared on MTV without masks for the first time. This was during their Lick It Up promotion. It shocked fans but reignited interest in the band. 6. Ace Frehley was known as the Spaceman. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. Each original member had a unique persona. Ace's was the Spaceman, or Space Ace. He brought cosmic flair to the group's image. With silver costumes and spaced-out solos, he stood out. His vibe added mystery to their wild shows. 7. KISS has never been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You have 5 seconds to answer, true or false. Correct answer, false. They were finally inducted in 2014. Fans had demanded it for years. Their influence on rock and stage theatrics was undeniable. Even if critics hesitated, the fans won out. It was a long overdue recognition. 8. Paul Stanley is the lead guitarist of KISS. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. Paul is the rhythm guitarist and co-lead vocalist. Ace Frehley originally played lead guitar. Stanley's voice and stage presence are iconic. He's known as the Star Child for his look and charisma, but shredding solos were never his job. 9. The KISS logo was banned in Germany. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. The double S resembled Nazi SS symbols. Germany has strict laws on Nazi iconography, so the band altered the logo for German releases. It used more neutral-looking S shapes. Fans still recognized it without issue. 10. All 4 original members released solo albums in 1978. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Each member put out a solo. 11. Eric Carr replaced Peter Criss as the drummer. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Carr joined the band in 1980. He brought a heavier, more modern drumming style. His character was the Fox, with new face paint. He played until his death in 1991. Fans still honor his legacy. 12th. Gene Simmons has a famously long tongue. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. His tongue became a trademark of the band. He used it during shows for shock and style. Some rumors claimed it was surgically enhanced, but it's all natural, just freakishly long. It helped cement his demon persona. 13th. Kiss never performed in Japan. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. They toured Japan several times since the 70s. In fact, they have a massive fan base there. Their 1977 Tokyo shows were legendary. Japanese fans embraced the makeup and theatrics. Kiss returned many times over the decades. 14th. Kiss has its own comic books. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Marvel released a Kiss comic in the 1970s. They even mixed their blood into the ink as a stunt. Kiss comics continued in various formats for years. Their superhero alter egos became part of the lore. No other rock band did it like them. 15. Kiss launched a football team called the LA Kiss. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. The LA Kiss played in the Arena Football League. They used pyro, loud music, and dancers at games. Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley were team owners. The team existed from 2014 to 2016. It blended sports with full rock spectacle. 16. Paul Stanley is deaf in one ear. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. He was born with microtia in his right ear. It caused hearing loss and some facial asymmetry. Despite this, he became a stadium-level rock singer. He later had reconstructive surgery. His story inspires many fans worldwide. 17. The band created a Kiss-themed coffin. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. It's called the Kiss casket. It's black with the Kiss logo and band imagery. Dimebag Darrell of Pantera was buried in one. It's a wild example of KISS marketing. Fans can literally go out in style. 18. Tommy Thayer replaced Ace Frehley as the Spaceman. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Thayer officially joined in 2002. He adopted the same costume and makeup. This caused controversy among hardcore fans, but he stayed loyal to the band's legacy. His playing is praised for keeping the sound alive. 19th Kiss was once unmasked by MTV without warning. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. The unmasking was a planned MTV event in 1983. It was coordinated to promote their new era. The band voluntarily appeared without makeup. It was a historic media moment in rock. They controlled the narrative completely. 20. Kiss has announced their final tour multiple times. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. They've had several farewell tours since 2000. Each time, they return with more fire and makeup. Fans now joke they'll never actually stop. Their End of the Road tour began in 2019. It might really be the last, or not. End of part 2. Did you pass the KISS challenge? Tell us your score in the comments and subscribe for more. Keep rocking with Trivia Clips, where legends live on.